Hello student, this is lecture 6 of chapter 9. In this lecture you will learn about circular queue. Okay, first of all, what is circular queue? Basically circular queues are the queues implemented in the circular form rather than a straight line. Okay, means in this circular form we can implement a queue and we called it circular queue. Okay, what is the use of circular queue? A circular queue basically avoid the wastage of space in a regular queue implementation. Okay, using list means whatever circular queue covers the demerits of linear queues. Okay, how? See see in this example, after a bit of enqueuing, means bit of insertions, after a bit of enqueuing and dequeuing, the size of queue has been reduced. Okay, means after deletion of two elements, now the size of queue will be equals to 3 here. Okay, starting the size of queue is 5. After deletion of two elements, now the size of queue is 2. Okay, the index 0 and the index 1 can only be used after the queue is reset when all the elements has been dequeued. Getting my point? If we will delete all the elements in this from this queue, then only we can use this 0 index, 1 index and so on. Okay, so this is the demerit of the queue. Got it? So to avoid this demerit, we can use circular queue. Okay, how circular queue will work? See, a circular queue works by the process of a circular increment. That is, when we try to increment any variable and we reach the end of the queue, we start from the beginning of the queue by modulo division with the queue size. See here, if rear plus 1 is equals to 5, means if the size of queue, if the if your queue is filled, then it will be overflow. But in circular queue, this modulo we have to apply here. Rear is equals to rear plus 1 modulo 5. What is the size of the queue? Then it will start again from the 0 of the queue. Okay, getting my point? Again, see, this is the example. Suppose this is the front position and 7 is the rear position. I am going to insert one element A here in 0 position, then B here, then C here, then D here, E here, F here, G here, H here. Okay, now 7 indicated rear and 0 indicated front. Okay, suppose if we are going to delete dequeuing some elements, suppose A, B, C, I am going to dequeuing. Okay, then this space, whatever space is vacant here, that will again will utilized by the queue. Okay, by using this formula, by using this formula. Okay, again queue will indicate to 0 location, and whatever next value you are going to insert, that will be insert in the queue. Okay, and in case of linear queue, that is not possible. Here this queue is filled. If we are going to insert any element, then it will uh, it will be overflow condition. Okay, next element will not be entered here in 0 location. Okay, in case of linear queue, but in case of circular queue it is possible. Okay, so this is the difference between linear queue and circular queue. Circular queue basically avoid the wastage of space in the regular queue implementation using list. Got it? Okay, in next video I will explain you about dequeue. Okay, till then, goodbye, have a good day.